I found that there are two main ways money flow into a coaching business. Well, really any kind of business. And I'm going to walk through those two ways here in this video. Now, I heard a quote that I absolutely love and that deeply resonated with me when I heard it. And it says, "You can't sustain the message if you don't fuel it with money." Now, if you have a message inside of you, you need, quote unquote, money to help it reach more people. And if you think about it like this, money is a tool that allows you to do things like buy back your time by hiring the right people so that you could focus on getting your message out there more and more and more to more people. It helps you buy more attention from social media platforms. Attention is probably one of the biggest currencies. There's like time, attention, wisdom, and then money. And it allows you to buy all of those things. It allows you to buy better experiences for your clients, for your family, for yourself. This isn't just about focusing on making money. This is about focusing on the cause of who you are being and what you are doing on a regular basis. And there's a quote that another quote that I heard from this book. It's called The Abundance Book. It's a little green book. And it goes like this: when you focus on the effect, aka trying to generate leads, money, all of these things, the cause diminishes. But when you focus on the cause, aka who you're being, the actions that you're taking, where you're focusing your attention, money, which is the effect, flows in abundance. Now, I found that there are two main ways money flows into a coaching business, and I call these money moves. It makes me think of being an athlete and truly believe that business entrepreneurship, it is a sport. And so you have what I call money maintenance moves. These are going to be things like client support calls, maybe one-to-one client calls, or responding to client questions, or doing check-ins with your clients. This could be things like team communication, how you communicate with your team, paying staff, things along those lines. These are activities that maintain the current flow of money that's coming into your business. And then you have money-making moves. This is going to be activities like creating content. This could be marketing content, or if you create client content, things like workshops or modules, things that are going to help increase the value of your offer. And then marketing content is going to be things like a YouTube video, posting content on Facebook or Instagram, writing emails, things along those lines. Then you have DMing your leads, doing reach outs and follow-ups. It's a very, very money-making activity in the coaching space. Then you have booking strategy sessions with prospects. These are going to be things like where you might give people assessments or audits or pure strategy sessions. Some people call these sales calls. However, when you frame these properly, they're a very money-making activity because you're helping other people solve problems, and a lot of those people are going to hire you in exchange for your service. And then there's things like creating standard operating procedures. Another way to call this is SOPs. Delegating lower leverage tasks to somebody else on your team so you could focus on higher leverage tasks to grow your business, aka money making. It could be like building systems in your business, maybe lead generation systems, or a lot of what we teach is like conversion content systems and lead nurture systems, sales systems, better delivery fulfillment systems, retention systems so you can keep clients longer and have more monthly recurring revenue coming into your business. There's going to be studying to learn new money-making skills. This is going to be like study blocks where you're maybe focusing on studying copywriting, practicing your copywriting. It could be speaking, learning, like reading speaking books and practicing them. It could be things like studying leadership books so you can become a better leader to lead more people better. It could be storytelling books. These are going to be things that are going to help you make more money, and so you have to block time to study them, hence why it's a money-making move. Another one is going to be like hosting workshops for clients and leads, providing something that's going to help more people out, and it's going to be providing a much deeper service, so workshops, events, things like that. Now, I could keep going on and on with both of these categories, but these are activities that increase the flow of money. And I found that a nice blend to focus my time each day and each week is 60% of my time each day and each week, if I had to break it down, 60% go to money-making moves. This is like uninterrupted, airplane mode on, and I'm just focused on doing these money-making moves. Sometimes I'm working on a project. Sometimes I'm focusing on, throughout my day and throughout my week, rather, I'm focusing on like creating content, writing scripts. Right now I'm doing this YouTube video. And so 60% go to money-making moves where it's uninterrupted. You have pure focus, deep work. Then 30% go to money maintenance moves. So you still want to be incredibly present, time blocked, and focus on serving during these blocks. 10% go to admin related tasks. So I didn't even include them in the 2 ways to make money because they don't typically make money. These are more admin related. I would include things like checking social media, email, perhaps even responding to just comments, things like that. Not going to make you a lot of money. Highly recommend you delegate a lot of these things. In fact, I don't even have social media on my phone anymore. I find that it's such a distraction, hence why it's a 10% activity, because it's not going to make you a lot of money, and it's certainly going to trigger these dopamine hits in your brain, which want to essentially trap you to going back and back and back to checking apps, to checking these emails, because you see these notifications. Anyway, I can go on and on. I just did a video about how to starve distraction to increase your productivity and focus. You can check out that video for more if you would like. But back on track. So many coaches and entrepreneurs spend 60% of their time on maintenance and admin tasks. These are what struggling coaches do. And in fact, I used to be one of them, which is why a lot of coaches block the flow of money from coming to them. Because if we look back at the quote from the abundance book, if you focus on the effect, so a lot of people are focusing on trying to make money, but then they're so distracted that they're focusing on like all of these lower leverage tasks or tasks that they think are helpful, but they're not. And so there's just like this massive blockage of money. And what's crazy, and I had this experience in real life, is that when you could just divert your attention and your focus for long enough to be able to develop the skills, to develop the new belief systems, that the repetitive thoughts, like the identity. And so you take on this new identity because you see the evidence, because you're starting to focus on more of the money-making activities, the money-making moves. You start to become a new person, a new identity, and you're developing the skills while you're studying, while you're practicing, while you're implementing and learning. And all of a sudden, money starts to flow to you. You start having more people, more clients, and more leads, and all of the things that we want as business owners. It all comes down to where you place your attention. And so if you would like to allow money to flow into your life in a freaking abundance, and that's a new word, in a freaking abundance, so you can sustain your message truly and grow your business because you deserve it, especially if you have a message that can help change people's lives. Like, you 100% deserve this, and you are more capable than you can ever imagine. You have to be able to shift your focus, because where your focus goes, your energy flows. Like, what you're putting out, your energy flows and your results show. Write that down. Where your focus goes, your energy flows and your results will show. And that's all the money, all the leads, all the clients, all the success, everything that you want is on the other side of that. So my friend, remember this. There are 2 main ways that money flows into your business. Money maintenance moves, as I call them. 60% of my time always goes to the money-making moves. 30% go to maintaining the current flow of money. And then 10% go to the admin-related tasks. If you found this video helpful, click subscribe. Let me know what you thought about or what your takeaway was in the comments below. And as always, remember, your message matters now more than it ever has before. Don't be afraid to speak it. Be seen, be heard, and be impactful.